Well, you guys, it is happening. Okay, it is happening. Taylor Swift will be deposed. She will go through the deposition against Blake Lively, and I am all for it. I cannot wait to get my popcorn ready and watch that deposition when that happens. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but Taylor Swift is deposed against Blake Lively, and I don't know how Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds feel about that. And she's going to be the first person to be deposed. They want her first. They want her in that deposition. And there's nothing that Taylor Swift and her PR team can do about it. Because when it comes to the court system and when you are subpoenaed to do a deposition, you cannot buy your way out of it. You cannot do what you used to do, Taylor Swift, in the past. And I just want to be very clear to her fans. I have nothing against Taylor Swift. Nothing at all. She made great music, great hits. She has a PR machine team to back her up with her when she does, crazy things for them to lie for her because, Taylor Swift, she loves her image. She loves her squeaky, image, and she wants to protect her fans, rightfully so. But what I don't like is what she's been doing. She's playing the mean girl. Her and her ex-best friend, Blake Lively, and her husband. That I don't like. And I don't think the public like that. Being a mean girl and then now Taylor Swift's playing victim, like she's been used and abused when she was involved in this a little bit, and no one's not buying it. Sorry. And now she is being deposed. And I have to say, this is just great. When you do things to others, to people in the past, these rich people, it seems like they have nothing better to do, man. Like all the money in the world, like you would think you'd be happy, you'd be blessed, that you have good family, you have good friends, you get to travel around the world, do tours, whatever. And it seems like that's not enough for these rich people in Hollywood. Like they're just so miserable, they just want to take other people down. They just want more, 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 more. Like if that's the case, feed the homeless. Go out there, do some donations, do something to keep you busy. But my goodness, just for you to just like to sabotage someone, to defamation towards someone, slander their name and their reputation because you're bored, because you just want what you want and you're not getting it. So what's the best next thing is to make up a big lie that you were sexually assaulted during the film, of It Ends With Us. But anyway, I have to say, Justin Baldoni's team, the smartest thing they did, the smartest thing to do to depose Taylor Swift because she's involved in this. Maybe not a whole lot, you guys, but she has some part in this whole lawsuit. And now, like I said, Taylor Swift, and mark my words, okay? And I'm telling you this right now. Taylor Swift is going to turn on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. She is going to tell them what was going on. It was all planned. It was Blake Lively's idea. I was just, trying to put my 2 cents in to help my best friend out because I'm the godmother of her children. And I just kind of like a little inserted myself. Listen, Taylor Swift is going to throw them underneath the bus, okay? You mark my words, okay? Because Taylor Swift is the type of person, type of woman, would do whatever it takes, anything to protect her image, okay? Because she has a squeaky clean image, and she wants to protect that because she loves her fans, she loves her reputation, and her image is the most important thing. The most important thing that she dropped Blake Lively, she even told people, we're not friends anymore. We're not friends. I don't know her. I don't like her. I don't know who she is. That's it. Listen, and she's the godmother of Blake Lively's children. You feel me? So she is dropping Blake Lively, okay? So I won't be surprised that Taylor Swift will come clean and say this has all been planned for a year. And then Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds had everything to do with it. I'm just an innocent bystander, but let me just be clear. Taylor Swift had some part to do with it. She had very involvement in this circumstance. She was involved in this circumstance. She was in Blake Lively's penthouse in New York with Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni was there. She even inserted herself to Justin Baldoni that, Isabella Farah, who played a young Lily Bloom, that she said that she was, that Taylor Swift was interested of her getting that role. Like, Taylor Swift inserted herself. Listen, if I was best friends with Blake Lively and Blake Lively told me this crazy, disgusting scheme that she wanted to set Justin Baldoni up, I would have told Blake Lively in her place. I said, listen, I'm not going to get involved. Okay, first of all, that's just defamation. Two, that's a lie. Three, I don't want to get involved because what if it backfires? What if it backfires and then it comes back to me, it comes back to you, it comes back to your husband and everyone else who was involved in this? No, I love you. You're my best friend. I'm the godmother of your children. I don't want no part of this. I don't want to be involved. That's what Taylor Swift should have done. But no, she didn't because she loved Blake Lively so much and she wanted to assert herself. She was probably bored. She was probably, I don't know, single at the time. I'm not sure. I really don't follow Taylor Swift at all, to be honest with you. I don't even listen to the woman's music. Nothing against her. I never cared for her at all. She seemed like a lovely woman with her cats. Nothing against her, but what I'm saying is maybe at that time she was bored. She had nothing better to do, and then she was trying to help her best friend out, Blake Lively, trying to plan this thing. Again, I don't think her whole total involvement in this, but she did have certain parts in it. And it's in a text message too. Blake Lively mentioned, Ryan Reynolds mentioned Blake Lively during some text message back and forth with another person, which I can't remember at the top of my head. So she does have some type of involvement in it. And Justin Baldoni did an interview mentioning Taylor Swift about her inserting herself or mentioning that, oh, you should, have Isabella Farah in a role as played as I'm just paraphrasing this, played as young Lily Bloom. So I'm sorry, Taylor Swift has something to do with it, and I'm glad that Justin Baldoni's team is deposing her for her this defamation, pardon me, and there's no way around it. There's no way around it. I know, Taylor Swift team, PR, always, lied to the public for her, saying that, she had nothing to do with this, like she's just innocent. They try to use her and abuse her. Not this time, honey. I'm sorry. Your PR team is a machine, and they're very good what they do because Taylor Swift paid them good money, and rightfully so. Listen, if I was big as Taylor Swift and I had a huge PR team, yes, I want them to protect me and represent me at the best at their ability. However, I wouldn't want my PR to lie for me, for the public. Obviously, I'm the type of person, I like to tell the truth. Transparency is always important to me. I like to tell the truth and be honest to the public and to my fans and to my people. But again, to each his own. That would be me if I had a PR team. I would just tell the truth. But when you have a good PR team like Taylor Swift does, she has her people tell her, the public, lies that this is not true, this is all made up. Taylor Swift is the victim of all this, and they used her. No. No one didn't use Taylor Swift. She seemed like a very smart, intelligent woman. And she seemed like the woman that wouldn't to be used or played. I'm sorry. She just played a victim card, and now she's getting caught because there's a lot of evidence backing it up. And that's why she said, oh, I had no involvement. I want to stay out of it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Blake Lively is not my best friend anymore. So I'm out of it. No. Once you get deposed by the courts and the judge, there's nothing you can do. You have to show up to the deposition, put your hand on the Bible, swear under oath, and tell the truth. Tell the truth. Because you can't lie. Because there's proof. If you lie, boom, Taylor Swift's career is over. And like I said, I don't think Taylor Swift is going to do that. She is going to tell the truth. And she is going to turn on Blake Lively. You mark my words. She is going to turn on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. And they're finished. They're done. Okay? Because Taylor Swift is only protecting herself, her image, and her career. Because she loves her fans. Okay? She loves her fans so much, she dropped Blake Lively. Dropped her like a hot potato. Hot potato. She don't even know her. Listen. Excuse me. Need some water. I am all for this. I'm ready for my popcorn. I'm ready for this deposition. This is the best move that Justin Baldoni lawyer team have done. The best move. And thank you. Thank you. Deposing her, man. It's over. It is over for Blake Lively. And I just want to share this video. You don't have to take my word for it because Isabella Farah even said Taylor Swift had some part of getting her that role. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Look at this. See, used to be best friends. Used to be chummy. Let me put this on the side. There you go. Chummy, best friends. No longer. That ship has sailed. No friends anymore. No bueno. So I'm going to share to you this video, this interview that Isabella Farah did on E! News, or Extras, pardon me. And I'm going to let you listen to what she has to say, her own words.
She really did take this kind of big sister role. I know you play the younger version of her. Yeah. This is your first movie. Any words of advice that she gave you? Because I'm sure it could be a little overwhelming.
She said you just have to trust that you've got it, you know? Like, if you have your own self-assurance and you know that you're meant to be there and that, like, you have that self-worth, that's what's going to take you far. So I'm trying to do that, you know?
Yeah. This is a huge first role. What was it like to be able to, like, to take a role that means so much to a lot of people?
It's just such a privilege. I mean, the complexities of Lily, the dynamics of that character. It's so exciting as an actor to be able to play a role like that. That isn't one note. She's so multifaceted. You know, it's a privilege. Yeah.
I hear that Taylor may have had some influence in getting you
Yes, she did. Yeah, I know. I don't even know if I'm meant to be saying it, but I'm saying it. Yeah, she was a helpful part of the process of the audition, which I found out later after I got it, and that.
Okay, now pause. You cannot tell me, Taylor Swift, that you have nothing to do with this. You can't tell me that you were used and abused. You heard it from the horse's mouth. You heard it from Isabella Farah. Taylor Swift had some part of her getting that role. Not my words, her words. You see? So, therefore, you can't just say and play victim, saying that you had nothing to do with this. You did not insert yourself. You clearly did to help your best friend out. Now that evidence are stacking against you, against Blake Lively, against Ryan Reynolds, and other people that were involved, now people are trying to scramble and trying to cover their tracks and make it seem like Justin Baldoni is the crazy one, or he did this, he did that. It's just crazy. Listen, you can't hide the truth, okay? You can do as much as you can, try to hide the truth, try to bury it, try to make more lies after more lies, but then you get caught, okay? Because when things are in the dark, our Lord and Savior will bring it to the light. And he's bringing a lot of things to the light. That's what Taylor Swift got deposed. She got deposed. She's going to get... Listen, I just cannot wait, okay? I just cannot wait. If it was me, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, I would just stop this right now. I would just settle in court and then just give this man his money, okay? Because right now, you're doing too much, okay, Blake Lively, with this stupid, ridiculous amendment that you did. It's too much, saying that there's two other women and you don't want to release their names. Bullshit, okay? Excuse my French, bullshit. There's no other women. You're just making things up. You're just trying to scramble things to protect yourself and your husband, or vice versa, when the jigs is up, okay? Everyone knows that you're a liar. Your husband's a liar. He's just pathetic, manipulator, gaslighting, okay? Everyone believes Justin Baldoni, okay? They don't believe you, and then you're doing whatever you can to the public so they can be on your side. No one's not on your side, sweetheart, okay? I'm telling you, I'm not on your side. I almost fell for it. I did. But then until I did more digging and more investigation and read the files of the lawsuit, and there was evidence to back it up, I'm like, man, this chick is lying. She just flat out lied. And people just believed her because she was Blake Lively and because she was married to Ryan Reynolds. So anything a woman can say against a man, they just believe them right there and then without any facts, without any evidence to back up her claim. That's scary. That is scary, and that is wrong. And that's something very similar to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I don't understand why women have to lie. Not saying men don't lie either. They're both just guilty, men and women. But I just don't understand women have to lie to go to this great instinct to lie about someone, about their character, and ruin their reputation because they didn't get what they want. She didn't get what she wants, so what's the next best thing? Let me just lie and say all these crazy things about this man, and then he's just going to back down and give me what I want. Well, he didn't do that. Justin Baldoni didn't do that. He got some pair of balls. He said, no, I'm not going to be used and manipulated and be intimidated, and you're going to bully me? Hell no. I'm going to get a lawyer sue you. And that's exactly what he's doing. And good for him, because I know I would do that. Listen, I don't like bullies. I've been bullied in school, and I don't like that. You know, you fight with fire. And that's what Justin Baldoni is doing. He is fighting with fire. You just don't do that to another human being. And I know in my past videos that I said that, Blake Lively and Justin Reynolds, should apologize to Justin Baldoni for making these lies, these slanders about him. I'm just going to be real. That's never going to happen. Okay. I just come to the conclusion because this is Hollywood. These two people, they're very evil. They don't think they have done nothing wrong. They're not going to take any accountability of their action. They're definitely going to pay Justin Baldoni for everything they have done to this man. You know what I mean? With the slander, the defamation, all this stuff that they said about him. But will they apologize? No. No. They're not going to apologize, which that's sad. And Justin Baldoni should realize that. They're not going to apologize to him. And it's just sad, But everyone knows the truth that in Justin's character that he's not that type of person to do that to another woman. But there will be no apologies. I came to the realization of that. There will be no apology. They will not apologize because in their mind they did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. They're the victims. You know what I mean? They feel like they were cheated out of this film when Blake Lively got everything she wanted. She got everything she wanted from this movie. But she wanted more. She wanted rights. She wanted to be the director, the writer, the producer. She wanted it all. But all she had to do was just act. That's it. Just act. But she wanted more. She asserted herself. And she even said it in her own words too. That's what I'm saying. This case is just falling apart. Everything is going Justin Baldoni's side, okay? Everything that Blake Lively's been saying is just inconsistent. It's not backing up her original claim. That's why she's doing all this addendum and stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. The proof is in the pudding, okay? If I was her and her lawyer team, that's why her lawyer team is so dumb. I don't know how she paid these people. They're dumb. They don't know what they're doing. They don't see the evidence. That's what I'm saying. It's over for Blake Lively. Blake Lively is going to be another Amber Heard, okay? Her career is done. It's not like she was an A-list star anyway, so no sweat off my back or anyone else's back. No one's never going to hire her or work with her ever again because she's the worst human being ever. Ryan Reynolds, maybe, because, he's an A-list star. He makes some good movies, so he may have some career or some type of movie roles every now and then. But as far as Blake Lively, it's a wrap. It's over. She's like Amber Heard. Amber Heard. That's it. That's it. That is it. It's a wrap. Blake Lively. You might as well be a housewife and take care of your children or write a cookbook or bake at home or cook at home, whatever you do. But as far as your acting career, it is over. Over because no one will never, ever, ever want to work with you again. After what you did to that man, who wants to work with you? No one. She's just an evil, sad, pathetic person. I just don't understand people in Hollywood, man. They're miserable. All that money, all that wealth, all that fame, the traveling, the houses, the cars, it's never enough. It's never enough. And it's sad and it's pathetic. And I really feel sorry for them. I really do. Because all the money in the world is not going to make you happy. It's not going to make you feel like you're better than one person than the other. It's not going to make you feel good that you're putting someone else's down to make yourself look good. It doesn't look good. It really don't. And to me, it seemed like you're very miserable in your life. You're not happy. You're not content. There's something wrong. Okay, you need to find Jesus. Find something. Okay, within yourself, because right now it's not really looking good for you. It's truly not. And if I was you, and if I was a lawyer, and have all these incredible evidence stacked against you, I would just tell you to settle right there and then because there's no hope. Okay, there's no hope. But if you want to continue fighting this to the bitter end until trial next year, then you're done. You're done. That's what I would have told Blake Lively. I would have gave her some options, her and her husband. But again, they're very not autistic. Very I can't think of the word on top of my head. They're very so sure of themselves that they will actually win, that the evidence and proof is on their side, that they will actually not listen to their attorney's advice and actually go through with this trial, which is very pathetic and stupid on their part. I hope that's not the case. I hope that they reconsider and really settle and give Justin Baldoni his money. Because at the end of the day, let's be clear. When Justin, and I say when because it is going to happen, when Justin win this trial and this case, okay, things will be a little bit the same, maybe not. I don't know. I can't predict the future. I'm not God. But all the end, everyone is going to be affected by this, okay? Especially Justin Baldoni's family, his friends, the people that he worked with. You know, at the end of the day, the attorneys are getting paid. They're getting paid top dollars for all this. And everyone's losing out money. Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, you know, everyone that was involved or going to be deposed in this case, people are losing out money. The only person that's not losing out money is the lawyers because the lawyer fees is really ridiculous expensive. Okay? They're getting rich. They're getting money in their pocket. So in my opinion, if I was Blake Lively and if I had my attorneys, I would just settle outside of court and give Justin Baldoni his money and call it a day. But I don't think that's going to happen because, you know, a lot of TikTok followers were just great fans who's on this case, who's been reporting it and talking about it, which is amazing. I don't think that's going to happen, in my opinion, even though I would love for it to happen. But the case is just so hot because all the evidence is just coming out left and right that it may go to trial next year. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I just want to watch that deposition with Taylor Swift. What she's going to say? Is she going to really turn on them? I believe she is because again, she really loved her image and her reputation, and she loved her fans, and she will throw them underneath the bus. She will. Mark my words, she will. You see, she will. And when that happens, will there be a trial once she confessed that, you know, it was all Blake Lively's idea because she wanted what she wanted and she didn't get what she wanted. So I just, you know, inserted myself and did this and did that. I don't know. We're going to wait and see, but I'm all for it and I cannot wait. I'm definitely going to continue following up on this case and I'm going to pray for Justin Baldoni family and that, you know, all this is going to get resolved. I know it's a really tough time for him because it's a lot. You know, when you are suing someone, it can take up your time, money, you know, work, frustration, especially with the wife and the family. It's a lot. But when you have good support on your side and you know the truth is on your side and you know that you're innocent and you did nothing wrong but just being a nice gentleman and give everything what Blake Lively wanted, and she just spit in your face and turn on you, just like the other people turned on Justin Baldoni without even checking the facts and getting evidence to back up her claim because she was a liar. She is a liar and pathetic, and they just turned on Justin Baldoni. It's just really sad. And now for me, if I was Justin Baldoni, I'd be very guarded. I don't know. I'd be very guarded who I can trust, who I can work with. I don't know. This will really mess me up, to be honest with you. For me, it would take me a long time to trust people and open up a little bit because this can really mess anyone up. I don't know how Justin Baldoni's feeling. I don't know him from a hole on the wall, but just, you know, hearing his interviews and the way he speaks and how he is, and he seemed like a really decent, cool guy. Very humble, very nice, and they thought that they can just, you know, run on him and control him, thinking that they can just do whatever they want. He was just going to bow down and just and just take it. I don't think so. Okay, you can't do that to people. You cannot bully people to get what you want because you have Taylor Swift, your dragon, on your side because she has all these fans, she has all these followers, and thinking that, you know, Taylor Swift is going to listen. Taylor Swift is great, but my gosh, she's not God. And then people make it seem like Blake made it seem like she's God, Taylor Swift, thinking that she can just do her potion or do whatever to insert herself in Justin Baldoni's movie. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And I have to say, they came close. They came that close to nailing it. Until, poof, all the evidence came out. All the evidence. And Justin fought back, and good for him. And that tells us and people, you know, when you get bullied and when people threaten you to stand up for yourself, don't back down because they're A-list stars, because they know people, especially if you didn't do anything wrong, you did everything right, and then you did your best to please that person in the right professional way, and then they just turn your back on you and try to say all these crazy things about you when it's not true. No, fight back. Don't feel intimidated. Don't feel like, you know, this is your fault when it's not your fault. the mind games, the manipulation, the gaslighting. No, mm-mm, mm-mm. And that's what that's about. I said, no, you're not doing this to me. And that just for more men and women to stick up for themselves. Listen, that's you can't do this to me. What you're doing is not right and it's absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. So again, I'm all for it. And I'm just going to stay tuned for the ride. And I cannot wait for that deposition to start with Taylor Swift because she's first. She's first on Justin Baldoni's list. She is first, and I just cannot wait. But let me know your thoughts about this. And again, thank you so much for watching That's It with Cheryl. I really appreciate it. You taking your time. I love you all. Whoever is listening, I really appreciate it. It just means so much to me that I'm having fun with this. I'm enjoying this, and just for people to like take their busy time just to come on here, excuse me, and just to listen to what I have to say when I talk about different various things, whether it's about celebrities, whether it's about personal relationships or politics a little bit. I just appreciate it. You have no idea, and I'm just so grateful and thankful, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, that you guys just listen in what I have to say because, like I said, there's a lot of amazing um, people on YouTube with their podcasts, and I'm just starting up with this, and I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself, and this is like the best thing that I decided to do on my spare time, and I'm just loving it. And I hope you guys love it too. And again, thank you so much for watching. That's It with Cheryl, and I will see you next time. Bye.